welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you as always for supporting me. So today I thought would be fun to do basically a ick video. If you don't know what an ick is, it's like one of them things. So my perfect example, one of my icks is, please no one be offended, but like boys with long nails, like, do you know when you go, ugh, that's an ick, like the shoulder lift is the main bit of the ick. So I asked you guys on Instagram to give me your icks, and I thought I would like talk about them, see if they ick me or they don't bother me. So yeah, let's do it. Now I have just got my phone, and when I say I got thousands of icks, I am not over exaggerating. Like, I haven't been able to sit and go through them all. I started and then I was like, okay, I'm never going to be able to talk about any of the latest ones that have come through because there's that many. So I'm just going to go random like I've done before and pick some. So let's go. Boys with no manners. That definitely gives me the ick. Like, imagine taking a boy home to your mum and she gives him a drink and he doesn't say thank you. Like, nah, cut him off straight away. I feel like that's simple things. Like, Marley's so polite and mannered. I would hate for him to not have manners. Men with pubes. Disgusting. That's what I'm quoting there. So, no, that doesn't bother me at all. I kind of prefer a bit of hair than nothing, if to be honest. I feel like some of my friends, if no boys had no pubes, that would freak them out because it's like you've not hit puberty. Whereas then I've got some other friends that literally do like bare. I think I'm mid-ranged. Like, it doesn't give me the ick if you don't, because obviously you've shaved them off if you're an adult. But if you did, yeah, nah, don't give me the ick. So there was loads of long fingernail ones. Yeah, sorry boys, if you've got long fingernails, it's not for me. Like, I can't say anything because I haven't got nice nails, but long fingernails, yeah, nah, sorry, please just get some clippers and clip them down. So this is a good one that gives me the biggest ick ever as well. It's not even an ick, like, it says anyone's feet. So it doesn't give me the ick as such. I've got a massive phobia of feet. If you didn't know that about me, if you put your foot on me, sick would come in my mouth. Sorry if that made anyone doesn't like to hear the word sick. Yeah, don't know what it is. I've just got a phobia. I think when I was little, I stood on a knitting needle, and I think since then, I've just got this real big fear of people touching my feet and also touching people's feet, or if they come near me, or just, ugh. Yeah, like literally, I'm not scared of going on a run in the dark, but if you put your foot on me, I would be frightened. Like, so weird. Another good one. Lying about how they feel to seem stronger or more manly. Yeah, hon, if you are not, like, don't get me wrong, you don't have to be emotional all the time. But if you're in a mood and I can tell there's something wrong, just tell me. Because I think it's more manly that you'd open up to your girlfriend or your partner or your friend or whoever you want than pretending you're fine. Like, I just don't really like that attitude. Like, open up to me and I'll give you all the love in the world, basically. Oh my god, there is so many, and I need to like print screen them as I go. I probably won't. I was gonna put them on the screen, but honestly, there's so many. I'd rather just get through as many as possible. When they cry over football. So I have a football family, and I see this in the males in my family a lot, of shouting, really get into it. And I think, yeah, they have a passion about football that I don't see. So I'm just going to leave it to them, like, leave it with them. Like, no judging, but I don't know what all the hustle is about. Like, don't get me wrong, I can have a good chat about it at a football match. But yeah, I don't get emotionally attached. I get more emotionally attached to dogs in films than I would football. Wet food in the sink, hon. Imagine when you've had all your, obviously a year ago now, because I can't remember the last time this happened, but all your family come around for dinner, and they all put the plates in the sink, and then that you like fill it up with water and you can just, all that food in the water. Yeah, not for me. When someone has spag bowl around their mouth, my 5-year-old always has spag bowl around his mouth, honestly. He is the messiest spag bowl eater ever. I don't know if that would give me the ick. I'd just kind of be like, hon, come here, come here. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. when someone makes a joke in a group setting and no one laughs, like, yeah, I have been that friend. I have made that joke and no one laughed before, definitely. I do get the ick though sometimes. Like if there's a load of us out and about, obviously a year ago, and someone's done it and you just be like, oh, that wasn't funny. Ugh, ick. Not that bad though. Blokes who rev their engines in front of girls thinking they're cool, yeah, don't do that, hon. Like, I hate that. Like, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, it doesn't even give me the ick. It makes me feel like, what do I do now? Like, I don't feel like I'm looking like, oh, he revved. I'm more like, oh, what? How do I get away from this situation? Oh my God, this is a different one. White trainers with black socks. So a lot of people I know don't like white socks. Is that what they said? No, yeah. So this one was white trainers with black socks, but I know a lot of people that don't like white socks with trainers. Like if they're coloured trainers, like black, I know a lot of people. And bearing in mind, Jordan only wears white socks. Like literally, like those thick ones that are now in. Everyone loves a big pair of thick white socks. That is only Jordan's draw, to be honest. There's quite a lot of people eating loudly. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the sound of someone chewing gum either. Like really loud, like the spittiness makes me feel funny. Like I'm just like, oh, I can just imagine the spit going around their mouth, like slopping around. Yeah, not with that one. When people check into hospital on Facebook, I'm not a big Facebook user anymore. Like I literally don't use Facebook unless I have to, or like my family do use it a lot, so I try and see what they put on, but I don't know. Like my dad is the perfect example. My dad checks in at the airport, checks in everywhere, and I'm always like, Dad, why are you telling people where we are all the time? Like he literally checks in at pubs and everything. Like he's a full-on Facebook user. He's like Facebook and proud. Someone said dogs licking my face. So when I was younger, I probably let every dog lick my face, and then as I got older I realised that they do lick their bits, and since having a dog, yeah, Sunny does lick, and I have to constantly tell her, and she's a licker, so I have to tell her no licking, because I've seen her in her bed going for it, like when she's on her monthly, and I'm just like, no licking, hon. So yeah, I am now. That does make me ick more. Like little tiny puppies, I'm always like, oh, when they kiss your face, but yeah, it is actually a lot worse than I thought since having a dog and seeing her do it. Dressing gowns. Oh, I don't mind a good dressing gown. That doesn't give me the ick. Like if a boy was wearing a dressing gown, like I buy Jordan a dressing gown every year. Like, so he doesn't wear mine, to be honest. Not saying thank you to a waitress or waiter. That is my biggest pet peeve. Like, just why would you not? Like they have just served you your food. They have done something for you. You say thank you. And I've seen that happen quite a lot when I've been sat and someone behind me has done it. And like I'm that person that thanks them 5 million times. Like I'm thanking them constantly for everything they bring me. And then also when I'm leaving, I'm like, thank you. And then when I'm leaving the door, I'm like, thanks. Like, yeah, say thank you, please, to people that do things for you. Belly buttons. So belly buttons don't give me the ick at all. I always thought I have quite a nice belly button. Like, not a nice one, but I was like never conscious of it or anything. People used to say it was quite deep, but I have got family members that, like my cousin, if you touch his belly button, he would be sick. Like, even, I remember getting my belly button pierced, and I thought he was going to be sick. Like, so I know people have got a lot of icks with belly buttons, but not for me. They don't bother. Not for me, as in they just don't bother me. There's people who chew cotton wool. Who chews cotton wool? I've never seen anyone. The only time I've ever chewed cotton wool is when you're in the dentist and they numb your mouth and they've got it in and you're like, and you can't talk. Like, I've never known anyone actually chew cotton wool. So there's been a few about hairy backs as well. If you asked me 5 years ago, I'd have probably said, but hairy backs really don't bother me at all. Like, nothing really hairy bothers me on men. Obviously, like, if I started getting a hairy back, I'd probably start to shave it. But, yeah, hairy men does not bother me at all. And then men with not many hair wouldn't bother me either. That's not a thing what I look for in a man. There's been a few as well, people that think they're everything. Like, they are the biggest ick. Like, you know, that guy, or even girl, like, when you're out and you just think, you look at them and think, you think you're so much better than everyone. Yeah, that's a shoulder rise ick. Like, Come on, you know better than anyone, Hans, sit down. Oh, there's a mummy boys one. See, that doesn't give me the ick if they respect their mum. Like Jordan, I would say, maybe not so much now, but when we first met, he was a mummy's boy. His mum is so like lovely. Honestly, she is a dream mum. Like she just, even though I love my mum, my mum's a dream mum as well, but like she does everything. She can't, nothing's ever like, she'll do anything for anyone. So it doesn't give me the ick, but I have had to give him some training. Like, she taught him how to cook, by far 10 out of 10, but I have had to try and, like, pick up his own underwear and put things back where he gets them, basically. But I don't mind mummy's boys. I have got a mummy's boy, but not so much anymore. I would say he probably still is, deep down. Someone just put, imagining a guy running for a bus. Imagining a girl, imagining me running for a bus gives me the ick, because I have actually had to do that more than once when I was younger. Like, nearly every morning for school, to be honest. Till I got older, then I started trying to be there early, just because I wanted to get there early and meet my friends and stuff. See, I've never had when men put their socks on before their pants. Like, I've never noticed that. I'm literally going to look out for that now, but I'm pretty 99.9% sure Jordan puts his underwear on before his socks when he gets out of the shower. Some of them just make me laugh. There's one that says when someone pays with cash/change, not card. No, that really doesn't bother me, because to be fair, like when it's birthday or Christmas and I have got cash, I can't bother to go to the bank, so I'll just pay with the cash that I've got in my purse. But people do, my family are always moaning at me because I've never got cash, ever. Only around basically January and June are the only time I'll have cash. That's it. I never have cash on me. So needles, yes. Ugh, that's another one for me. So it's just feet and needles that I've got massive phobias of, and they both involved a needle going into my foot when I was younger, so I feel like that's probably why. I used to be horrifically scared of the dark, whereas I'm not anymore. Like, it still freaks me out, but I'm not. Like, I turn the light off and run upstairs as fast as I can, but it's not bad. Some of you girls, Huns, you are harsh. Men having a bath or on the toilet. We gotta do what we gotta do, men and women. Things like that don't really give me the ick, but they're making me laugh. Men that wear leggings, yeah, unless they're sports leggings, I'm not down with that. But each their own. Doesn't mean you can't do it, it just means I wouldn't. If I was a man, I probably wouldn't do it. When people lick their fingers after eating, yeah, I don't like that. Like, do you know that when you watch on the American shows and they've just had like a giant burger? Like, I'm trying to think of a film of like Matilda. What does she eat? She eats something, maybe the chocolate, and then she like licks her, like sucks on her fingers after. I'm just like, oh no, please stop. Ugh. Lots of ugly toes. People that change their personality with different people, yeah, don't like that. Please don't do that. It's just really frustrating. I feel like I don't know who you really are because you like 50 different personalities depending on who you're with. But then again, none of my friends are like that. It's more people that you know, and like you'll go to the pub and when you go outside they're there and you chat to them, but then someone else comes over and they act completely different and you're like, it's the same person I was just talking to. Oh, people that don't wash their curtains at least monthly. Oh my god, I'm gonna make this woman ick. I don't wash my curtains monthly. Like, I'm looking at my bedroom ones now, like I haven't washed them. I only wash them like twice a year. Yeah, I feel like now I should do my research and see if I need to wash them more often. Like, should I be washing them monthly? Like, I wash my bedding weekly because I sleep in it, but yeah. They look pretty clean though. Maybe there's something I don't know. Partner's lockdown hair. I want to put a shaver to his head. I feel like so many girls are going through this at the minute. See, we've shaved his head the first time and he went fully bald. But he's done it himself since, and he's not bad to say he's not a barber. Like, bearing in mind his mum's a hairdresser and she's seen him and been like, your hair looks pretty good, so you did it yourself. So yeah, I think a lot of girls feel that when they trip over. Oh my god, Jordan has probably seen me trip over a million times, so I hope that isn't an ick for him, because I have held Sunday dinners in my hands walking and just fell over nothing. Like me, and this is where Marley must get his clumsiness from, because I am clumsy. Guys with hairy bums. Yeah, hairy bums don't really give me the ick. It depends how hairy they are. Like, I guess I don't know. I feel like I've not seen a hairy enough bum to have an ick, if that makes sense. Like, I'd love to see what hairy bums you've seen that have given you a big enough ick. And that is that. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Comment any ideas for next week's video. And as always, thank you so much for supporting me. Lots of love.